Well, hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Well, as you can see, I have the double deck on the tarot table, so we're going to be talking about something serious. So, for all my new subscribers, welcome, welcome, welcome. Have you not seen the double deck? It's where I have blended the Golden Art Nouveau tarot and the Egyptian Art Nouveau tarot. They're created by the same creator, so they play really well tonight. They play really well together. And what's nice about when you use a double deck is when a card shows up twice, it's very important. And you'll see what I mean. If you haven't seen any of the videos I've already done with the double deck. So what's so important I'm using the double deck? Well, as you can tell by the thumbnail and the headline, we're going to talk about the attempted second erasing of President Donald Trump. Now, I did predict that there would be a second attempt, but he'd be well away from it. I thought I could see a car, so I thought maybe it was a car bomb or something in a building that he was in or something. But I said he'd be safe, and I'm thinking the car was the getaway car. Because he did get away in a car. So that's where the car part comes in. Sometimes you don't actually, like, you see the visions and it's not quite exactly clear what the universe is trying to tell you. It's like if it shows you a tree, what does that mean? Is the tree going to fall on me? Is it going to be windy? Is there going to be lots of fruit? Sometimes you just have to take kind of a stab at it based on what questions you are asking. So I'm going to ask again. Now, full disclosure, I have said a couple of times that Trump is not on the ticket. Does that mean that they're eventually successful? I don't know. Let's ask the card. I sure hope not. And that's not a political statement. I think that's a statement for peace and goodwill and to honor the process of democracy. Just because you don't like the other person running doesn't give you the right to take him off the earth plane. Use your power of your voice to vote, to work for your campaign, go distribute flyers. But you do not have the right to take anybody out of this earth plane, no matter how much you hate them. And just on democracy's sake, I hope that doesn't happen. I absolutely hope it doesn't happen. And then on the human being side, I don't agree with murder as a human being. Wow, doesn't that make me radical? That probably makes me like a Trumpster with a MAGA hat or something. Honestly, I have a lot of really, really cool American friends and American followers, and I love them, and they love me. But you know what? When there's 350 million of you, there are some crackpots out there, like Canadians, right? Like Dutch, like French, like right. But some of them just take this political stuff to the nth degree. It's absolutely fascinating for people who live outside of the States to see it and to experience it. I don't think people who are in the soup of it realize how extreme it is. And I'm not using that word lightly. If to look at it from the outside looking in, it looks very extreme, very, very hateful, very, I don't know, it's bizarre. And let's just say I cannot wait for this election to be over. Let's see what's Trump's future. I'm just going to do a future here and see what we get. Okay, so I'm going to ask, what is Trump's future in the next 3 months? So that'll take us to the end of November, past the election date, which I don't think is going to happen. Or I just can clarify that too. We won't know the answer. So let's take this right till the end of January. I normally don't like to go more than 3 months in tarot timing and tarot reads when we're asking something in for really the immediate future, about 90 days. But we can ask till the end of January. What's Trump's future to the end of January? What's Trump's future to the end of January? Because that's after inauguration, right? Everything should be said and done by then. Oh, very definite, ready to go. Wow. Well, we have the Four of Wands. So some kind of foundational celebration. And it's upright. If it was in reverse, that would be funeral. The Star. Well, the star is going to rise. Oh, and for all the people who are new here, I cover up the boobies because that's YouTube's regulations. I'm not a prude. I'm not embarrassed. It's YouTube's regulations. Even nudity on tarot cards is not tolerated, and I'll get a strike. So if you're wondering why I put rocks on boobies, that's why. Four of Pentacles in reverse. He's going to lose some money here. Oh, yeah, he's going to lose some big money. He's going to have to spend some big money. And interestingly, he's on the outs. Two of Wands upright. He's going to make he's coming to some kind of decision here. Do I stay? Do I go? Right? One wand is attached to the castle wall. One wand is free with the world. So you have the world in your hand. You have all kinds of choices, all kinds of goals, and you're wondering, do I stay? Do I go? Do I continue on or do I stop? And I think that there's definitely, I think he's got some kind of illness or injury coming up. Definitely. And then that's going to make him decide whether he's going to stay or to go. He's definitely losing a pile of money here. A pile of money here. This star could actually be like the luck that he has recently had. I have to pull these in a little bit closer so you can see. All right. Let's see. Oh, wow. Betrayal. Oops. Betrayal. Knight of Wands. And the Page of Pentacles in reverse. You know what? I think he's going to have some kind of injury or illness, and he's going to downplay it. We'll actually see him start to kind of become a little bit more active. This could also be one of the boys stepping in, one of his sons stepping in, and you know, creating a little bit of, I don't want to say kerfuffle, standing up for his dad, like racing in and standing up. There's definitely some kind of betrayal here. And I've gotten this card for him before, and I think this is his heart. I've said it before, and I think he has some kind of heart problem. I really do. But with the star here, it may show that it's starting to clear up. If you notice, and I've noticed this, and I noticed it a lot just recently, he's lost a lot of weight. Look in his face. He's lost a lot of weight. And since the first attempt. So let's continue to read. Wow. Two Knights of Wands. So are two of the boys going to come in? So see what I mean? We get double cards. So that's telling me now Knights of Wands can also be the military, police, CIA, FBI. Is he being betrayed by the people that are supposed to be protecting him? This is something to consider. It's on the betrayal card, and we have two of them. And this is the Knight of Wands can definitely be military, police, right? Because anybody wears a uniform in a protective mode. Eight of Wands in reverse. Wow. The Tower in reverse. You know what I'm seeing? If he wins that election, they'll take that. That's when the third attempt will be. He's in for a lot of losses right now. Oh yeah, he's in for huge losses. Huge losses. They're going to try and bankrupt him. That's definitely bankruptcy. Ace of Pentacles in reverse, 10 of Pentacles in reverse. That's ace to 10. That's all your money gone. That's bankruptcy. That's when all your money is gone, is bankruptcy. Those two cards together in reverse is always bankruptcy. Ace to 10, all of your money is gone. Everything in between. We're going to hear some kind of news. 9 of Cups in reverse. And the Devil. And the Page of Wands. I think he's still tied to a situation that's going to drain him. Now, on this regard, I'm not seeing any attacks. Like, I'm not seeing 5 of Wands, 5 of Swords. Knight of Swords can be attack, especially if it's in reverse. I'm not seeing any kind of attacks. I am seeing betrayal by these two. I thought at first this might be one of his sons coming to rescue him, but when we get both of them like that, and they're both touching the betrayal cards, I don't believe his sons would betray him for a minute. This 8 of Swords in reverse might be released from a situation that he's put himself in. So I'm not seeing that would be like some of the charges that he has. I mean, yeah, he put himself in that, but he has no control, really. That's your own control. You have a change of mindset. You start to take responsibility for yourself. So that could be it too. He might start to take responsibility for his health, for the situations that he's in, but they're trying definitely to bankrupt him somehow, some way. Oh, see, now we have the 2 of Wands upright again. So we have 2 of Wands, 2. I think he's really going to contemplate carrying on. I really do. And now we have the 9 of Cups upright, and there we have the 9 of Cups in reverse. And now we have the 5 of Cups upright. And here is Justice and the Queen of Wands in reverse. In his reading on his birthday, I said there was a young girl around him. And now there's rumors about Laura Loomer. And she's denied everything. I'm not suggesting anything at all. Okay, no. I was looking to see if she's this Wands girl, but she's not. She's not. She is. Never mind. She's in May. I think she's a Gemini. She'd be the Queen of Swords. This may be his court case here. Justice, 9 of Cups, Page of Wands. So that's good news. That's his wish coming true. This may be, he may be debating about this, but at this 5 of Cups, being depressed, not being able to let go of the past, crying over spilt milk. I'm wondering, and does he have a female judge? Ooh, ruin. Queen of Swords. That might be that Laura Loomer. She's a Gemini, right on the cusp. 7 of Swords in reverse. And 10 of Wands. And now we have the Queen of Wands twice. What's... Melania. I think she's a Taurus as well. Oh, and When's her birthday? Yeah, she's a Taurus, so she'd be the Queen of Pentacles. Does he have a female? There's a strong female here. She's in reverse and she is upright. I'm not too sure if it's the same person. We have another female here, Queen of Swords. We don't have Queen of Pentacles, which is Melania. I'm wondering if does he have a female judge? If he has a female judge, he's in trouble. He's really in trouble. He has 2 10s here, and she's not impressed with him at all. No matter what is said or done, but they're trying to bankrupt him. They're definitely trying to bankrupt him some way. And you know what? With 2 of Wands, I think he's actually considering, is his life worth this? Especially if he thinks that it's the CIA or FBI or law enforcement is betraying him, or his secret, his security is betraying him. He may give it up. Now, we didn't get the Death card. We didn't get 4 of Swords, which is also my Death card, or my 8 of Cups. So we've asked until the end of January. I am seeing some form of ruin here. Oh, you know who? Look at that. The clock agrees with me. You know who this Queen of Swords is? Camilla, Mrs. Harris. Mrs. Harris. And she's next. She's looking at this 7 of Swords in reverse. And then the burden here, the 10 of Wands. Yeah, that's Mrs. Harris here. And who are these Queen of Wands? So it looks like there's a lot of... Or these could be the ladies who are, like, have taken him to task in court, witnesses, whatever. He's got one that's on his side, one that's not. I think Mrs. Harris is just going to sit back and watch things unfold and watch the burden that he has. When is that court case? Because we have the Justice card on here. The Justice card on here. And it looks like, in some respects, it looks like we're going to hear somewhat good news about that. But there will be something that sticks to his shoe regarding that. I'm not getting, like, the Lovers in reverse. I'm not getting his marriage is splitting up. I'm not getting, the Cup in reverse, that, people close to him are going to disown him. I'm getting that he's got these females around his court case that will play a big role. I got that he's going to lose a lot of money. And like I was saying, they want to bankrupt him. They want to bankrupt him because I'm wondering if that's just another way of stopping him or freezing, his campaign money or some such thing. But there is some kind of strategy here coming from the camp of Mrs. Harris. It might be discovered. It might be discovered that, here they are 10, taking the 10 wands. It's not a burden. They're stealing something with this 7 of Swords in reverse here. They're taking something that's not theirs. They're taking more than their fair share. And now this is going to be their burden. If they would have just let things lie, this ruin card here would have... They don't need to do anything, but they will, and it'll be to their detriment. But no, I do not see another attempt on him. I see they're going to try and bankrupt him. They're going to try and take him out another way. I'm going to ask the cards, is it his health? Because we didn't see Melania there. So it's not like my family... my friends have asked me, Dad, it's not worth it. So therefore, I'm stepping aside. I don't know what the Republican Party would do. I don't know if that's even allowed. Can you resign from running for president? Like, is that why the vote will be delayed? Because they'll give grace to the Republican Party to find somebody else? Let's ask about Trump's health, because he has lost weight. And I keep getting the heart with the swords through it that tells me something's with his heart, or he needs surgery on his heart, or a broken heart, or something. Let's quickly ask. But do I see another attempt? No. I see some hanky-panky kind of going on, but I don't see an attack. 9 of Cups in reverse. Well, that's actually fluid problem. Not cups are your blood. Remember, we're quickly asking about health. So there might be a circulation problem. He might have, wow, 10 of Swords in reverse. The Devil in reverse. Strength. Well, that's the Leo. That's the heart. And the Temperance upright. I think they're playing with his medication. I think he does have a health problem. I think there might be something in his back and his circulation. And I think they are playing with his medication. When I do a health reading, Temperance is mixing medication. The Sun, the Hanged Man. I actually think there's something wrong with his back. Okay, so I think in some regards, the medication that they're giving him is starting to work, making him a little stronger. But with the Hanged Man here and that 10 of Swords and the Sun, I'm thinking that, well, it's on the Devil. I'm thinking that he's definitely on some kind of medication. Definitely. Wow, now we have 10 of Swords upright. There's something wrong with his back. There's definitely something wrong with his back. Wow, 2 10 of Swords. They're definitely keeping it quiet. Well, just like, in a sports team, they keep the injuries quiet, or they'll just say, he's out with upper body injuries or lower body injuries. You just never know. There is something here. We had the 10 of Swords now has shown up 3 times in both readings, and there is something secretive about his back. Or this could be his nerves, right? Because swords are nerves and brain and your lungs. So maybe that attempt really has played with his anxiety, but sometimes you can just take the cards for what they say, and that's something in his back. 8 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, whatever he has, all they can do is give him something to relieve it, but it's like a chronic condition. So, like, for example, arthritis doesn't kill you, but it's a chronic condition that you're constantly kind of changing medication for, trying this or trying that. I think he has a circulation problem. We have 2 big cups here, 9 of Cups, 8 of Cups in reverse. I think he has a circulation problem. I think he has a back problem, a mobility problem here and I know he plays golf, and I know, but you can wear braces and take muscle relaxers and whatnot. I think there's something there with this mobility. And on the Devil is things like you never get rid of. So like I said, like an arthritis, it's just there. Magician in reverse. 5 of Wands upright. Wow, I think he's going to need surgery, guys. Ace of Wands, Ace upright, right? You're fine. Well, you think that's the surgeon's knife when it's pointed down. He may need surgery. Actually, his back is that bad. He may need surgery. More Cups. 2 of Wands in reverse, and the Moon in reverse. We may hear, like, he may come forth and say, sorry, I need this surgery. Now we didn't get the heart. We did get a lot of circulation problems. And with the swords here, I'm wondering, I'm thinking of the word like stroke, right? Because I just said swords or brain, nerves, um, lungs, anything to do with air. Um, he's whatever he has, he's really struggling with it. He's really struggling with it. I think they're really keeping it under wraps. Wow, two magicians, one in reverse, now one upright. Again, more kind of medication. I think we're going to hear some spin doctoring about it. So, for example, you know, like he said, this isn't going to stop me, but maybe he cancels a few things and take some time because we have the strength in reverse. And now we have the page of wands in reverse, and now we have the page of swords in reverse. I think we're going to hear some bad news soon. That we're definitely gonna hear some kind of truth that um, he's struggling in some way with his physical health. With his honestly, we got bad news here. We got bad news here. I think, and we got truth and loss of strength, and we got the spin doctor around the truth. So we won't know how bad it is until after the election. But I'm not getting that we have an extremely strong and healthy man here. I think he does have he has some kind of issues, and I don't mean that in like health, just health issues. Like I have circulation problems. King Charles has circulation problems. That's not a death sentence. I know people who have arthritis or they have back problems. That's not a death sentence. I'm not seeing um, anything really detrimental here. Like again, once again, we didn't get the death card. We didn't get, there's a lot of other cards in here that would indicate really severe health problems. I mean, he's a man of 78 years old. If you make it to 78 with zero health problems, you're a unicorn, really. So there's definitely something going on here. Again, is it his heart? Well, if it's his circulation, it could be affecting his heart in some regards. I think we're going to hear that he needs some kind of surgery, whether it's minor or not. Could just be keyhole surgery, right? Just to fix something. I've had keyhole surgery, and you're in and out on the same day, and you're back on your feet in 2 or 3 days. So I think we might hear something about that. But is do I see any kind of death? Do I see another attempt? No, no, I don't. Not at all. At least we asked for the next 3 to 5 months. All right. So 3 months would take us October, November, December, and then to the end of January, 4 months, 4.5 months. So he does have the Ten of Swords. He did get it 3 times. So he really should be worried about his back if he's not already. All right. Well, thank you very much for watching. I sure appreciate you. Please take good care. And remember, this is all allegedly in a story I made up from my tarot cards. See you online. Bye for now.